Do you want to watch a movie that will make you sad in an implicit kind of way where you don't really understand why you feel so sad, but you get incredibly sad? Well, here's 2 reasons to watch The Ballad of Hogue, a 2-hour, 1-minute 1970 Western romance directed by Sam Peckinpah that I watched last night. Reason 1 is that implicit communication. This movie is communicating something that is almost completely indirect. I think movies, among all types of art, are particularly powerful at a kind of indirect communication of feelings. What I mean by that is, take a look at this painting called Witching Hour by Andrew Wyeth. On the surface, yeah, it's a fairly realistic painting of the room, but doesn't it make you uneasy a bit? Why is that? There's just unease there. Why are the candles blowing so rapidly, like there's a strong breeze coming in through the room, or even a gust of wind? Why is the painting at an angle, like it's sliding? What's that carved in the wall? Are there chairs missing? Why is the lighting so weird? Why am I asking so many questions? In other words, there's what the painting is, and then there's what the painting is. For me, movies are more capable of conveying that type of unconscious communication better than any other form of art. That's why I love watching them and making them so much. And this movie is a perfect example of that. On the surface, it's a story of desperation, survival, a search for meaning, and a tragic romance. The movie opens up with Jason Robards being left to die by his 2 friends. He has to wander through the desert, and just when he's about to die, he finds a muddy patch and literally squeezes the water from the mud to survive. And it's like he struck gold, because this patch of water is halfway between 2 prosperous towns. So he scrapes together a little money, buys the land, and starts charging people to drink his water. And then he meets a sex worker named Hildy, and they slowly fall in love. But it's doomed. You can't have desperation and survival without fragility and searching, and this movie is about the fragility of life, and the search in all of us for meaning, and the inevitable passage of time, and the inevitability of change, and how sometimes things just don't work out, even if both people would really like them to, and how that can be the right decision, and how you can't even really understand it. In that way, it reminded me of some of the movies of the Coen brothers, who I love and wrote my college thesis on. The implicit communication that the Coens do in Fargo, No Country for Old Men, A Serious Man, Inside Llewyn Davis, and other of their movies is that, yeah, life is capricious and fundamentally not understandable. In this movie, there's a fierce battle even among easygoing and friendly people over a small patch of land in the middle of the desert that contains just enough water for one person to make a small life out of it. But what shows up by the end of the movie? Cars. All this time, the people are arguing over everything that they knew about the world, and then here comes this massive new technological change that's going to reshape everything they know in a matter of years. It's one of many extremely sad and grim metaphors in this movie, and I loved it. The other reason I'll say to watch is that it is actually very funny, even after all that, which is also like most of the Coen brothers' work, so it's got that going for it, which is nice. I think it'll probably be a little while before I watch this again. It's already kind of gnawing at me, but honestly, who am I kidding? It'll be like that Yoda meme with the olives. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.